Yo, this Whiskey No Chaser podcast, the illest podcast on the planet. It's me, Hector. Today I got one special guest that bought a guest, but it's all good. They're both special to me now. Yo, it's the homie Seo2 and the homie Zerp.
Yo, what's cracking? What's cracking? What's good though?
Everything, man. Rep your set, rep where you from. Let niggas know who Seo2
First
is.
off, you already know the vibe, nigga. East Side Harlem Mafia, roll on 30s, nigga. Dirt Gang, nigga. Feel me? But other than that, feel me? MBB. Shout out to MBB niggas flexing them. My son B-Rad, my son Sauce, O&T, my son Smack. My son be flipping on skates like that, no cap. That's funny. Who else? My son Push, yo, BMG. You feel me? I rap BMG to the fullest. He mad loyal. He was there when I fought Sales2. We're gonna talk about that shit. No cap. What else though? Oh, ADB, yo. Feel me? Shout out to my son Funk. What else? That's really it though. Yeah.
BX?
Yeah, BX, Bronx all day.
BX all day.
All day. For me, I love my bro. My bro crazy. We give it up.
Yeah.
That's
And you, but you're from the Bronx too?
Yeah.
Born, raised, grown up,
all that, bro.
Shit, man.
079.
079.
West Farms where the Bronx Zoo is at.
And apparently, the blue rag means you crippin', sir.
Facts, crippin'. All the mafia.
All right, I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it all y'all niggas, let's keep the peace, though. I don't even know what else to say, but besides that, let's keep the peace.
Oh, yeah. We good.
Nah.
Collective.
That's what's up. Now, yo, let's get to how you started this shit, man. I mean, you know, how many years have you been doing it? What age did you even start writing, B?
I started writing when I was 13. Wait, I can say 13, but it started with my had little block friends and shit that used to ride BMX bikes and shit like that. And these niggas was doing tags, little free hands. They wasn't even known though. My man Kaha used to write bomb, and my man other man used to write night and shit like that. So they was doing free hands. They put me onto it. I was like, "What's that?" Nice graffiti, whatever. They're like, "Yo, if you want to get nice, you gotta play this PlayStation 2 game called Getting Up." Mark Eccles Getting Up. So, boom, mind you, my first friend ever from the block. Mind you, my first friend ever from the block, my son Rope. That was the first friend I ever made from the block and shit. So he was a little badass kid. He used to always get locked up and shit. He went to juvie for a while. So while he in juvie, I'm over here learning about graffiti and shit, playing Getting Up. And then he get home and shit that, and he do graffiti. He was writing rope. So I got mad hype on, yo, you write? He's like, yeah, I write rope and shit that. So boom, he basically put me on to graph and shit that. He took me to Dykeman. And I met these niggas named Messi, my son Now, DH Crew, my son Chase, RP, my son Chase and shit like that. That was the first crew I ever went bombing with. And my son Messi, he gave me my name. He like, yo, you should do something with an S because the S is easy. He's like, you should write Seo. It's funny because he's Mexican, so it was a Spanish name. He called me Seo. I say Seo2, Seo2. It don't matter.
Yeah, because I thought it was like CO2 spelled out, like the chemical, carbon dioxide.
I like it like that too, though.
I really thought that's what it was.
Because of code too, that's why I'm crying right now.
Yeah, because my man's from upstate, he writes CO2, but he write it with a C and an O and a 2. It's
like
funny.
It's funny.
Nah, yeah, it's mad funny.
Yeah.
So that's how I got my name. That was from 2009. I started writing 2009. But I ain't start getting up to 2012 because I was always on probation. I always got into mad fights and shit like that. Always beating people up in school, after school on the block or some shit like that.
Oh, you was that nigga like, yo, wait till fucking 3 p.m. dog.
Yo, bro, you know, used to get me tight. Like, you know, when you used to beat people up off of school grounds, you're not supposed to get suspended. Yo, they used to press charges. Mom used to come to the school. I used to
getting in trouble.
Still getting arrested, getting 90. Yo,
you would be responsible taking it off the grounds.
Yeah, you feel me? And then, yo, my first suspension, like super suspension was 90 days. They sent me to I think Morris. Right where 161 is at?
To Stevenson?
I went to Stevenson was the last one. That was the second suspension school I went to. And then I went to Good Shepherd right there on Webster. I went to that one and shit. But I was always on probation from like 13 to 15 years old. So I didn't really start getting up to 2012. And from there, I just shot on. Started off with a little SE, but I ain't really like my O. Then I was like, nah, I'm going to just bring out the CO. Too many niggas use a SE as a two-letter. Too many SEs. So boom. I started doing my O, and probably like around like 2013, 2014, this Seo nigga from Queens come out of nowhere. I ain't gonna hold you. That nigga destroyed my borough.
He was
Like,
doing he did a hard run.
yo, like a crazy ass run. They went stupid.
Yeah.
Niggas was confusing him for me and shit like that. Yo, this is you.
They're like, yo, you
I'm
killing
like,
it.
nah. I'm like, that's not me. You feel me? And then what happened was the CEO from Queens, he ended up getting ragged by some nigga named Craven first because they thought it was me. He tried to hit me up with some shit like, yo, change your name and shit like that. I'm like, I ain't changing my name, bro. You feel me? Like, I've been CEO since 2009 and shit like that. You feel me? My name was given to me, you feel me? So I'm gonna ride out with that. You feel me? Like, and I put in pain with the name already. So for me to go back and restart is dumb. And like do 530 or some shit like that. I wasn't jacking it. And I was kind of stubborn too. So at the same time, I didn't want to put a 2 next to my name either. So, but it was confusing niggas. Too many Seo2 tags around, too many Seo2 tags. So since I'm from the 2 line and I was being stubborn, I'm like, fuck it, I'm not Seo2. I'm Seo from the Bronx, but I put my name Seo2. That's the name right there. You feel me? And I'm the 2 line king. You shitting me? You feel me? I got the most fills on all the roofs. So
bang.
Seo2. You feel me?
That's a fact though.
Yeah.
And when I did those runs, I was doing that shit dolo. Like me and Rope, that was my like, you feel me? He put me on, but we used to argue a lot. You feel me? Like he wasn't the best graffiti mentor. But shout out Rope, that's my nigga. That's the cousin. You feel me? Like
it wasn't
he always hold it down.
Mentor, but
he not the best
that's
mentor.
That love-hate relationship.
Yeah, he too bipolar for me when we go bombing and shit like that.
Right.
But yeah, so I started taking over the 2 line dolo and shit like that, going on dolo missions and shit. I used to invite this nigga. He used to never want to come.
King Flop.
Yo, he can't flop, yo. I'm gonna pop out.
I'm gonna come through.
I hit him up at nighttime. He don't even want to pick up the phone to even tell me he not coming. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I would have been just as up as him had I been with him.
Yeah.
The opportunity was always available though.
What was more important than graffiti, bro? That you didn't come out.
My son,
you win that all the time, man. Right there,
I
got
2 sons too, but we in 2 different situations. And
facts. Yeah, I get it.
So when I'm able to make it happen, I make it happen. But my run is coming soon.
Wait for that Zerk run, son.
My son, he be popping out sometimes though. He be doing his thing.
That's what's up.
Facts.
So go ahead, continue.
So where was I?
Yeah, so he wanted you to do 530.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think that's pretty cool too.
I was just gonna say that.
That is pretty. I didn't
want to be like Osby. He
never brought that to my attention.
He the real number man. I leave that to Osby in 143. Yo, you feel me? Like
that's a fact. Bronx, by the way. Bronx.
Yeah, Bronx. Feel me?
Yo, that dude was crazy. That dude was always dope. I don't know if he goes out anymore because I'm not out there like that.
He in and out of retirement. He
hit a spot on Fordham recently.
He do his thing.
That shit got us hyped to see that.
Blaze got him popping back out.
Yeah. So shout out Blaze. Y'all owe him a run. Yo, matter of fact, talk about Blaze, Joe. We was bombing Tremont. We caught I caught this ledge. I climbed on top of a roof. You know, like the storefronts where like it's the sign of the storefront. I went on the roof and I climbed over and I stood on top of the storefront. So it rocks on the strip.
Yeah.
So this nigga Blaze recorded me and said, this nigga crazy. So I rocked out that spot. Boom. And I rocked that spot at like 8 p.m. It was active on Tremont. Wow, active. I hit that shit at 8 p.m. Right after we finished that, we started smacking gates on Tremont. I smacked like 2 gates. And then we go up to Tremont where the 42 bus goes up, passing the gas station, going towards 180th in Tremont. So we on 180th in Tremont. And I got this wall I want to hit. And then Blaze is a heavy set nigga. So I'm like, yo, you want to go first or I'll go first? And good thing I went first. So he let me go first. So boom, I'm rocking out. And then he said, yo, a little late. By the time he said, yo, I'm in midfield, I look behind me. It didn't even look like the D's. It looked like a taxi. That's how low key this DT car was. But they just there looking at me. I'm looking at the DT car. I ain't gonna lie, this shit like this is fun to me. Like that's the adrenaline rush I was looking for. Like, all right, y'all got me. Now I'm about to take y'all niggas on a run. You feel me? So boom. So I'm just like, I'm walking a little bit slow away from my field, trying to fill them out if it's a taxi or not. Then he hits that little slow ass U-turn coming my way. I'm like, all right, it's lit. So now I can see past his tents in the front window. I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, and I just shake my head like, and it's funny because in midfield, we around my hood. So I'm smacking the field. I'm like, damn, if let's say police do come and Blaze call too late, I was thinking where to run. And I'm like, I hit the highway before. So I know if you climb up these rocks, you can go on the highway. I already thought about that. So when they caught me, boom, little fast forward. So I'm looking at him in the window and shit. I'm like, you ready? And he shook his head.
You ready to run, nigga?
Feel me? The nigga revved it. Boom. Feel me? So I just took off jogging though, because I already know like they in whips. You can't use all your energy. You just gotta outsmart them. You gotta think about where you're gonna run and shit like that. So I'm jogging, and These niggas is talking wild shit through the mic. Where you going? You feel me? You might as well pull over. We in the whip. I'm over here like sticking the middle finger to these niggas, running like yo, suck my
Fuck y'all
dick.
niggas.
Fuck y'all niggas. You feel me? Running. You feel me? Now I start going downhill. So like I'm like at least 3 blocks away from the highway. Now I start picking up acceleration. Start running faster. So you're like, oh, we got a track star here. We got a track star here. You feel me?
Shit.
And
These
I'm
niggas is clowns.
kind of hyped that they bullshitting. I'm like, yo, they don't know. They don't know I'm about to make this left right here. You feel me? I'm running. And then like right as he's about to pull over to the other side of traffic, I hit the rocks. Start climbing up the mad quick. Homie was like, oh, so that's what we doing now? That's what we doing now? I was like, yeah, nigga, suck my dick. Then we got to the highway, yo. I was so nervous too, because I'm like, they probably climbing up behind me. I hopped over the wall, nigga. Oncoming traffic is coming. I'm running, dodging cars, climbing over the wall, got to the other side. And I laid down, I'm hiding behind the wall. I called Blaze ASAP. Meanwhile, I didn't have my phone not on at the time. So I hopped on the optimal Wi-Fi. Luckily, my nigga, I had some connection right there. You feel me? Hop on, yo, Blaze, my nigga, I'm on the side of the highway. Come pick me up. I took a picture of Graffiti, bro. Like, yo, bro, look, I'm right here, bro. You feel me? Took a picture. Spray actually ragged Mino on there. It's like this like ledge spot where Mino and Juice had mad long ago on the side of the highway on top of the billboard. Spray got those fills. So I took a picture of it. I was like, bro, I'm right here on the side of the highway. Blaze came and picked me up, and then we snagged a few trucks after that too.
Oh, y'all niggas kept going.
Shout out to Blaze for coming to scoop me on the side of the highway, bro. Nah, yo, when I run from that shit don't scare me. I want to hit another spot after that. Like, nah.
Adrenaline pumping.
Adrenaline, you feel me? Like, let's do it again. Like, that shit is like cat and mouse, you feel me?
No, but I like that because you already had a plan and you fucking was like, you timed it. That's smart, dog.
Feel me?
Other niggas would have panicked, ran into a building, got back. Because you know you didn't get back inside the building.
Exactly. You feel me? So you gotta like, then you whip, you want to make them go through a mission to get you. Go down one ways. You know what I'm saying? Go on the highway. Because once you go on the highway, sometimes they gotta call a different jurisdiction to get you and shit like that. Like troopers or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do nothing. Once I got on the highway, it's over. You feel me? Like
suckers.
And they gotta drive mad. They gotta drive mad far to get
on this. So they're like, fuck this guy. You're like, suck my dick.
Right. You feel me? That shit was funny.
The most New York thing to fucking say is suck my dick.
Yeah, right. That's a fact.
Respectfully.
That's a fact. Respectfully.
Seriously, man.
I ran from police. My first time running from police, though, I was 13. That's when I first started graffiti, and I was selling weed and shit. So I ran. I seen my mans. I think I really got.
Hold on, was you selling weed at the time that you had to be on the block? No, you're young. So how old are you?
I'm in my mid-20s.
All right, yeah, no, you're young. You're not gonna. I think they took that out by the time you were old enough to get your hustle on. But yeah, before it was
I was just selling weed, you know, you feel me? Like just
you couldn't even walk anywhere without somebody trying to sell you fish scale or something in Uptown.
I used to fuck with that upstate, you feel me? But right now I'm working and shit like that. I've been working a lot. I got a few jobs and shit.
Getting your money right.
Yeah, facts. But at the time I was 13, I was selling weed, so I went to go make a chop. And I really think they chased me for the chop though. You feel me? So boom, I made the sale on 180. If it's mad hot boy on 180.
What's a chop? I'm sorry.
Sale. You feel me?
Oh, okay, there you go.
Chop and shit like that. So it was a diamond sale. You feel me? A little diamond weed shit. So boom, I sell it to him and I walk off. And there's an ice box in front of me and it had a bum ass pilot mark on me. I don't like them. Them shits is cheap. Maybe at the time back in the day, you know, they was probably popping.
People celebrate them things. This shit is trash.
Yo, them shits get washed off, man. Easy. Them shits is trash. Anyway, so boom. I started smacking the ice box. I did my S and I'm flowing into my E. As I flowed into my E, the store that I was hitting was called Moreno's. So the store owner walked out. He catch me tagging the ice box. Like, hey, papi, what you doing? So as soon as that he the reason why I looked left. If I didn't look left, I would have never knew 2 cops is chasing me from a block away. So I look left, I look at him, and then I look more to my left. There's like a blue and white. He's like at least probably a little bit past that door, that close to me. The other one's in the street running.
That nigga was like 10 feet away, and he was right there.
Feel me? So them niggas like, hey, come here, and I just took off. Boom, I put my hands up though immediately because I watched too many movies. And you know, police be clapping niggas for no reason. So I put my hands up and mid sprint. Don't shoot. Took off. Feel me? I took off. I ran down and I went to a parking lot behind my crib and I climbed over the gate at the end of the parking lot, ended up in West Fetty, West Farms in the projects. And my stupid ass, all I had to do was go in the parking lot, hop over the gate and go to my backyard and chill. I didn't know I left them niggas all the way on 180th. I didn't know that.
They probably stopped chasing you
Yeah, you feel me? I ain't know. So boom, I went all the way to Simpson to my brother crib. I was 13. It's my first time getting chased by police. I was like, nah.
Niggas definitely just panicking.
Yo, panicking. I was like, I can't go home. They're in front of my crib. I can't do that. That was funny though. That was funny.
Yo, that's crazy. Now, did you, because you seem to be athletic, because if you can run, well, you're a slim fella, so of course you're athletic. Now, did you do any sports in high school that gave you this track star experience, or was it just the street?
What's funny is I joined the basketball team and I went to one game and never went again.
What happened? You wasn't fucking with it?
Nah, the coach.
Yo, you gotta get into the mic because it's not gonna register.
You know what it is when they have a developed basketball team, they're gonna choose the starting five and shit like that. And my first game, I ain't get put in at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga,
what the fuck am I doing here?
I ain't come to the first game to not be put in for at least a minute or some shit. Y'all favoritizing the niggas from last year. You feel me? So
yeah, you know how that shit go.
So I was like, fuck y'all don't need me. You feel me? Like,
yeah, I respect that. I ain't mad at that at all.
I graph more than I play basketball anyway. So this is my lane. Anyway. This is my sport. This is my sport. This is my parkour. You know, climbing on roofs. The Tay would tell me, damn, my fault. But Zerk would tell you feel me, how we give it up. Yo, how? Matter of fact, there's one spot. It was a roof on a two line. And you got to jump from one roof to a vent to get to the roof. It's a nice drop. If you miss,
I'm just thinking about that.
If you miss that vent, you might sprain an ankle, break a leg or something. Nah, you probably won't break a leg, but you probably sprain an ankle or something.
Yeah,
you know? He tall. He might break something. You know,
this nigga did the impossible.
Yo, so
Spider-Man.
It's easy getting there. So I jumped from the roof to the vent, showing them it was him and Jarp before Jarp was writing Jarp. He was writing Lavo and shit. So I jumped and then Jarp, he wasn't with it. So these niggas find this cable wire. They climb down the cable wire.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, wow, though, because them cables not even for that.
Son. Because the pop niggas would fall off.
Oh, man, that's wild, dog.
So boom, they climb down the cable. So now we smacking the roof and shit. Now it's time to leave and all that. So I climb back up the vents. But people been hitting this two-line roof so much that they put barbed wire on the ledge. So once you jump over, you good. But to jump back, they got the rows of barbed wire right there on the ledge. Like your stomach, like if you land and you got your arms on the ledge, your stomach and your chest is gonna be on barbed wire and shit like that.
Like you like a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, so boom, and then the way they climbed down with the cable wire, there was just a section where there was no barbed wire, but the drop is deep.
Yeah,
so I'm light. I could do the cable wire, but I don't know. I just like doing crazy shit sometimes. So I
showing
off for no reason and shit. So I climbed on top of the vent and I never did this after this. I don't know how I did that parkour jump when they jump with their arms first and they put their feet in front of them like that. But I did it sideways a little bit. And that was a nice jump. It was like from right here to like over there. That's the gap from the vent to the thing.
Yikes.
So I jumped and I used my upper body strength and just kicked my feet over the wall. It was crazy.
Both ways.
These niggas are stuck like this. Like,
I'm not doing that. So I'm gonna shimmy back up. on the wire, bro. This thing is different.
Nah, you see, I'm not that type of guy. I mean, you guys, I'm fucking 200, almost 230 pounds. I should not be climbing ropes or whatever the hell y'all niggas is doing. If I was in the game, I'd be the nigga hitting the gates, hitting the fucking trucks.
I respect that lane. I respect that lane.
Yeah, there's a lane for everybody.
You
get up out there, yeah, absolutely.
You had knocking, not dudes here, but you had knocking.
Yeah, Knock's a big boy.
You feel me? Like Knock Lane is the streets. Why you think they got the streets like that? Niggas got the streets on lock. Dudes, that's the fucking landlord right there. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm not getting on no jetpack.
Same thing with Funk. That's the motivator right there. Funk, feel me?
Yeah.
He don't like
Funk,
climbing like that.
That guy, yeah.
Yo, man, funny, it was me, Funk, and IC bombing, and we got Funk to climb. I think it's the Freedom Tunnels or some shit like that in Manhattan, the West Side Highway or some shit like that. We hitting. And we got Funk to climb up there, but that nigga had it with us, Cause there was this one roof where Henny was at. And I'm trying to get to that roof, but I peeped there's an easier way. I'm like, there's a staircase. If we go to the street level, we can take the staircase up there. We just didn't have the view to see the other stairs. So, but if you go across these beams, these rusty ass beams, you can make it across to the staircase, and it was just wacky, bro. I'm a nigga where I do a lot of climbing. And I wasn't with it. I'm like, I'm not risking my life for that spot. I know there's an easier way up here. IC wanted to show off. Shout out my son IC. You feel me? So he like fuck it. He started going across it. You feel me? I'm like, yo, he crazy. Funk is getting tight. Yo, I see you doing the most, my nigga. You feel me? Get over here. You feel me? Like, yo, take him tight for me. Think about to hurt himself and shit like that. You feel me? He about to take mad long over there. You feel me? So there was a ladder up there that get you all the way to the roof. I see rock all the way up there where Henny was at. My bitch ass ain't even go over there. I want to rag Henny so bad though. But so when we come. Since I only rock one fill there, they already on they second fill type shit. I started doing some hangover fills. I learned that from Rope. Rope learned that from Vezo. Like,
that is ill, yeah.
Like let's say
on the side of the building, right?
Yeah, let's say this is the roof ledge, and you got your stomach on it. You do the fill upside down and shit like that. So I was doing a hangover. I did 3 of them back to back because they were tiny. And Funk is bombing on me. Yo, hurry up. You know, I see this nigga over here. You want to hang over on the bridge. This nigga over here want to go across metal beams and shit. I'm out. Feel me? So we had to dip and shit.
I'm never bombing with these niggas.
Yo, he was tight, yo. Shout out my nigga Funk.
And then on top of that, he's like, y'all risking it. And then now he's there to watch you fucking fall to your death. Yeah, that's another thing that's not going to be fun.
I'm the nigga that's like, I'll wait for y'all niggas right here.
Yeah, yo, light one of those. Facts. What y'all smoke? Yeah, lighter? Do we have a lighter?
I got a lighter, but don't steal that shit. Niggas be staying taking. It's just a natural reaction for people to take lighters. It's a natural thing, man. I don't even be getting mad. I'll be like, I mean, well, if I'm coming down here to smoke a blunt at 3 a.m, real quick, it's annoying because now I got to go to the gas station and get a lighter.
Oh, wow.
It's shit.
That's that out of town life, yo. Outside the city, yo. We don't live by that many stores. It's a blow.
That shit is back. That's
I don't live in New York City anymore. I live in Connecticut right now. I moved.
You live out there too in Connecticut?
Nah, I live in the Bronx still.
Oh, all right.
That shit make me appreciate the Bronx. For me, 24-hour deli is right down the street.
You can always get it.
It's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like I miss the city and then don't miss it sometimes, but I miss the convenience of it.
That's what I mean.
That would be the thing I would miss.
Transportation, like I don't see myself hopping a bus in CT.
Yeah, hell no. I wouldn't even play that type of game.
I don't even see myself, but NYC, I don't give a fuck. I hop everything. I don't pay.
Right now the buses is free, so we.
But before that, nigga, buses was free before they were free. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Niggas will swipe an empty Metro card and look at the bus driver confused. You know, that's real Bronx shit. Real New York City shit.
Oh, shit. Now, because I never took public transportation in New York in the Bronx. And that's situation. I'm from Jersey, dog. Born and raised here. I
never took.
Well, I've taken the train around, but never taken the bus over there.
Okay.
So I don't know how it is. Do they come to the back? Like, say you sneak in through the back door. Do they come check your ticket or anything?
Nah, they don't check the ticket. It's not like the Metro North or anything like that.
We got express. What do you call them shit? The select buses that do that shit now, though.
Yeah, but that was years. I feel like that was like
shit.
Anything beyond 2018. They was on some type of timing. Yeah. Even with the weed, anything before 2018, 2017, they were on some shit.
It was a different time in New York City.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But now weed is legal now in New York.
It's regulated.
Is it legal? I don't think it's legalized in New York, but they don't give a fuck.
It's regulated.
So you get a ticket.
Exactly.
Not arrested.
Yeah,
I think it's the same thing in Jersey.
Regulated. See, legal and regulated is different. They just controlling our usage. Yeah. That's what it means. That's what I mean by regulated. Completely legal is like, I could just smoke in the open, do whatever I want. You can carry weed in the Bronx and not go to the bookings now.
Yeah, facts.
As opposed to
I hate the bookings.
That's just you saying
I'd
that makes no fucking sense. Getting locked up for weed ever. Like and this nigga's doing major time right now because of weed. And it makes no and it's legal in certain parts of the country. It makes no sense. They gotta get those people out like ASAP. Niggas doing life, 30 years, 20 for weed. Man.
The pedophiles be coming out like in 5 years.
Them niggas is chilling. That's crazy. You can fucking fuck a child's life up and be out of 5 years. You're just giving somebody some natural plant.
No, he not.
Giving that nigga 30.
Yeah.
I'm like, we wild.
we good.
Nah, man. But let's get back to you, man. Any beefs?
Yeah, man.
Beefing?
Fuck that nigga Henny, man. When I see you, I'm gonna smack you.
And Dim.
And Dim.
And Grams. I'm sorry.
You can talk whatever you gotta talk. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
There's just certain
niggas. It's lit for a few niggas.
There's just certain niggas in graffiti where they not worth me ragging. I want to see you in person and beat you up. You feel me? Like
shit like that.
There's certain niggas I'll play with in graffiti.
I'm the nigga that's gonna entertain the niggas that not important to him. That nigga's not on my son level.
You feel me? Like,
so I'm gonna talk this shit.
But like, I ain't fucking with them. Like, niggas is ragging my son Jarp. My son Jarp just came out and he coming out the right way, fair and square. You feel me? Like,
earning his spots.
You know what's crazy is, I mean, not to be a dick sucker, but one of my favorite writers, feel me, I gotta bring it up because this nigga Jarp just told me last night. Oh, matter of fact, you told him, nigga, store rag Jarp on 125th, bro.
He ain't rag him though, bro. He ate his paint.
Wait, Jarp didn't finish the field?
Incomplete.
Oh, you can't be mad at that.
You can't be mad at that, Jarp.
You better come back in 10 minutes to get that. Somebody else is going to take
that. Store is such a graffiti writer. He happened to have one kid in his pocket.
He found the thing lacking.
Just so happened to have Jarp was like, store rag me. I'm like, damn, you get ragged left and right for no reason, bro. First it was dim, dumb. Bro. Like,
it's free pay, my G.
This shit crazy. Niggas don't respect my son Jarp shit. Put some respect on the low. My son really moving. And he'll boom you for real.
Dogs is a crackhead, so we not even gonna waste our time with that nigga.
Damn. And you said Dim? Who's Dim?
Who the fuck knows? Now he get around though, but
Dim.
Yeah,
you know what? He was supposed to come to the show. I think he did, if I'm not mistaken. So I ain't got nothing nice to say to him, but nothing mean. I have nothing mean to say neither because, like I said, the show must go on, man. Niggas that don't show up, I mean, really, there's like 20 people that want to be here. So when you don't show up or you don't come, it doesn't even matter. You're replaceable, homies. All of y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? The people that came here, the people that matter.
And
then you know what?
You got coach at the right time too.
Niggas a dick ride the wave later. Niggas a dick ride the wave later, bro.
Facts. I'm going up.
See you. Exactly. Views going up. Publicity rising. Oh, yo, bro, can I get a view? Can I get an interview, bro? What's going on? What? They not reach out to you 2 months ago?
Yeah. I got people there.
Yo, did I reach out to you first or did you reach out to me?
No, you reached out to me. I respect that too because you was like, yo, my nigga, I want to come talk my shit. I was like, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shit. I appreciate when people hit me up. You know, now there's also people that hit me up that haven't done nothing, that don't have nothing going on. And it's like, what do you want me to sit here and talk to you about, homie? You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done nothing, you ain't got no pain put out in the street, you ain't got nothing, and you just started writing, how am I supposed to talk to you on my show? Because nobody's going to watch that episode.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody's going to watch that episode.
I respect that.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, once you get the word, and I like talking to niggas that are just on the come up too.
Yeah.
Like I had C-Mac and fucking Code, and they're on the come up here in Jersey.
Okay.
And shit. So, but they're known also.
All right.
They're also known. You know, but it's just that they just started like a year or two ago. But they're fucking putting in the work.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So hit me up when you're putting in work. You hit me up, you got work out there. So I was like, yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I
gotta be known to come up with. See, very like facts.
Yeah, man. But all right, so when it comes to the beefing and all that, and the meetup, how does that work for you? Have you ever shorty got? You gotta go to these bathrooms? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Usually, like,
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just go.
Niggas never slide to where I tell them to slide.
You're gonna edit all that shit, right?
No, it doesn't matter. I don't edit anything, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And niggas be thinking I'm capping. I always give you an area on my block. I just don't give them my exact.
Follow the green arrows, right there, and yeah. You see, I follow green arrows. There's a light there too, a light switch. You can just pull the switch right by the toilet on the top left.
But when it comes to the meetup and shit like that, a lot of niggas don't like coming to meet me and shit like that. I be telling them, come meet me somewhere in my block, and no funny shit. I'm gonna say this on the interview too. My niggas is not into graffiti. My street niggas is not into graffiti. Them niggas tell me I need to stop all the time. So I mean, they with the beef too. So, but if y'all pull up and we gotta get a one-on-one over graffiti, they be like, yo, you gotta handle that. Say, you feel me? Like, so I'm gonna handle it. But if y'all niggas is coming deep, you know, trying to jump a nigga, you feel me?
I was just about to say that. That's
not allowed.
That's when things are gonna get nasty.
It's gonna get real nasty.
Pass one of the ashes there, please. Thanks. I should have.
That's when shit definitely gonna get nasty. When niggas think that it's just all about graph.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, and you know, it's funny. I feel like graffiti beef, it don't really be starting over like people who don't do graffiti, right? They're trying to understand graffiti beef. Like, y'all corny. Like, are you gonna beef him because he wrote over you? I feel like it's deeper than that. I feel like niggas getting to beef with them crews and shit like that. Like,
not even only that, bro. Niggas don't understand what it take to go outside and drop a fill,
right?
Or put your name somewhere. People don't understand the risk you putting behind it all, and the effort for the most part to have somebody the next day or a couple hours later come rag your shit.
I done risk my freedom for that shit.
Bro, what did I do that for?
But I feel like, yo,
foul,
like with that though, I consider that part of the sport though. I like when niggas rag niggas. You feel me? We need niggas. We need niggas to rag, and we need niggas to beef to balance out graffiti to open up spots and shit like that.
I'm talking about in terms of
that's why I influence that.
What to beef with somebody.
So when the civilians that don't know
exactly, because you could not care if a nigga rag you all day. You got some niggas that get ragged every day and just go drop new fills,
like me.
Exactly. So like, but the reason why I choose to beef with you is because of the effort and the risk factor that I put in behind dropping my fill. You're not gonna just come and think, oh, I'm a nobody, so let me go over this nigga shit. You don't know who I am.
Right.
You don't know what I'm coming with behind my one fill. I could feel a million ways about that one fill I dropped.
That one fill might be the shit that you want to see every day.
Exactly. That shit might have been my only purpose in graffiti, and you just came and you killed everything for me. So yeah,
I never thought about that way.
So yeah, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna smoke everything you got. And now you gave me a purpose to be the underdog.
Right. There's hand sanitizer there if you need some.
And some niggas take that and run with it.
Yeah.
Rope for a perfect example, my right hand, his right hand as well. One person rag him, bro. Might not care about no other fill in the world. You might be some nigga that he know too, chill with or done met encounters with, all that. Had plenty of runs, but you just decided to touch that one rope fill. He might have took 3 or 4 retirements. That one fill got him on your ass now.
Damn.
And he's smoking everything you got.
Free hands. My son taught me the way.
Petty shit.
My son taught me the way.
So you're not going fill for fill. You're just like, yo, fuck it. I'm dropping.
What we do is there's our little strategy when it comes to like ragging niggas. When it comes to the street spots, we rag y'all with free hands so y'all can catch up. And we're gonna blast. You're gonna go through a line or two, go through man hoods and blast your shit with free hands. After that, we're gonna go on the rooftops and we're gonna cover your shit with brolic fills. You feel me? We're gonna do your shit dirty. And now you gotta play catch up in the street. While you in the street catching up, we on the roofs taking your shit out. Wow. Now, boom. Now when you realize your roof spots is being taken out, you up there. Now we down there. Either we down there cleaning up or you got like I said, we balancing out graffiti. Niggas is taking your spots and that's my goal. With the free hands, I want niggas, I'm opening up spots for y'all. So if you see me rag somebody, take the spot. I'm opening it up for you. You feel me? Like,
yeah, rules-wise, if something is ragged, that's it. You can take that spot.
Shit. I'd rather see somebody else name over that name than the nigga I'm beefing with. You feel me? Like, it don't gotta be my name. I want that shit ragged. I want that shit out of here.
Yeah. Now, yeah, you know who I'm following? I don't know if I should mention his name or not, but well, it's another Bronx nigga. Nah, well, he's out there. It's over. Do you guys know Over?
Over is not from the Bronx.
He's from Brooklyn, but it's two
Brooklyn.
Overs. It's 2 overs.
There's right? 2 overs. One R2B and one NFG.
I think?
Yeah, NFG. I think he's from Brooklyn. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn.
No, yeah.
Brooklyn? Oh, I thought he was from the Bronx. My bad. Nah, well, he's beefing with somebody right now.
He's beefing with these
he is the mascot of beef.
He liked it.
That's what I'm saying. He promote. You know what I'm saying?
I just started following that nigga.
The CRS, CYS, I don't know what they call. All I know is that they're not valid in Lower East Side. So y'all niggas better not do no permission spots because y'all not valid because Over's on their trail.
Yo, yeah, he said it. He's like, yo, don't come over here with nothing. You're not riding over here. It's shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's mad funny though. You know, it's funny. I just commented on his post today about that shit. That shit had me crying. Because he posted a screenshot of him and the other nigga talking. And he telling the nigga, same thing like me, telling nigga, he's like, yo, pull up to my front yard. I'll fight you in my front yard. Sounds like, yo, I'm going to pick you up in the car. You feel me? Like, what?
I thought he was trying to say, like.
Somebody said he's going to take you out for some beers.
I really thought they were going to go talk about it in the car.
I was crying. Then
like, yo, I'm going to pick you up. We can talk about it in the car.
Yo, that shit was funny, bro.
I'm only laughing because I don't know who he's talking about. So it's no disrespect to whoever he has beef with. Don't come over here being like, oh, Whiskey No Chaser has says fuck you. No, I don't know who he's talking about. I have nothing to do with it.
We just entertain the fuck shit because it's funny.
Yeah, nigga, it's on the internet, man, and it's entertaining. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is what's going on, and he's putting it out there. So
yeah, facts.
You know, either meet up with him or just stop writing, buddy.
But with my page right now, what I try to focus on. Hold up. Oh, you gotta hold on the block. Hold that. What I was saying, though, I forgot.
Now that we was talking about the beef, and then or the Instagram, you're like, oh, on your page, what you're doing.
Right now, I try to focus on doing videos of me bombing and shit like that. You know how you got the landlord, you got Funk the Motivator and shit. You might as well call me the cameraman because I'm always recording myself while bombing and shit.
Yeah. So that's all you. You post it, put it somewhere, and then just go hit.
Yeah, I just hit. The matter of fact, I just called a spot in CT. I hit a dolo. My shorty dropped me off on the side of the highway, right, babe? Yo, it's man funny. She bad with directions too. So when I'm done with the film, like, where you at? She's like, I'm somewhere. I said, yo, you my getaway drive. All my freedoms on the line. You gotta be on point with this. That shit was mad funny.
That's hilarious. At least she riding with you. She's trying. It's just directions isn't the lady's forte, man. It's not. You know, I feel it though. I respect it.
But when I had to go, I ain't know. So like when I see the spot, I see it from the highway. So when I got off, I had to walk to it. And next thing you know, I had to walk through some ditch. That ditch was mad deep. I'm like, oh nah. I'm like, what about this snakes in here? Some motherfucking raccoons or some shit. Son. I'm like, I don't know what's in Connecticut. So I'm like, fuck. I run through that shit. Just run through that shit. I get to the other side, climb the gate. Then I climb up and I smack that shit. I put my phone leaning against some fucking type of plant and recorded myself.
I always see that. I'm like, yo, that's wild. Because, usually, you're in a rush to get the fuck out of there. Yeah. And dudes be putting their phone down, putting up fills. This is writer, Ceno. He be putting his own camera up. So, but he travels. He also draws a big lean cup or whatever.
You know who, some nigga named Guns. He from Cali. If you follow him and you watch his page, he has some fire videos. He used to do everything was broad daylight. He was bombing broad daylight.
Yeah.
That's
by himself?
By himself, dolo. That's why you see, if you go on my page, I got a lot of broad daylight videos and shit. You're looking at his videos.
Yeah, so that's fucking ballsy as fuck.
So, yeah, he bombed dolo a lot. It'd be mad funny. And, like, he be following trucks. Like, let's say he be hitting the truck and they come to get their truck and they driving. He'll follow the truck till they park or somewhere else and he'll hit it. And then,
he's like, I got to finish this.
He was doing some shit called Free Juice Day. And he'll go in the store and he'll rack a juice in front of the workers when they're not looking and go outside and give the juice to bums and shit like that. Or rack dog food, whatever. It was just free whatever day. He's going outside giving it to the bums, feeding bums and all that.
That's cool. What's up. He's giving back to like Robin Hood and shit.
I ain't gonna knock that down.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious. And now, how do you get your pink? Talking about racking. Are you a master racker? Or you pay for your Montana?
It's funny. It's good we getting on that topic. I used to rack crazy. Like 2017, 2016, 2015, I was wilding. Walking out with like 100 cans in a cart and shit like that.
Jesus, man. How the fuck you do that?
I don't know. Just walk in the aisle, fill it up. What we used to do be a rope. We used to get a bin. We used to go to the Walmart out of town and shit like that. We used to get bins and go to the spray paint aisle and fill up the bins. And then cover the bin. And then we used to just walk out. And it's sweet out there because they don't be checking for receipts sometimes. They just let you walk out with shit. It's not like the city. The city, they be on it OD. Locking the spray paint up and shit like that. But then, like, from when you start racking spray paint, you start picking up the bad habit. Now we just starting to rack everything to make money and shit like that.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Niggas
Tommy Hilfiger stealing.
I never got into the clothing racking. I'm kind of scared to rack clothes. But when it came to we was racking Xbox remotes. Infamil was the OD lit sell.
Infamil, what is that?
For the kids, for the babies and children.
Oh, no, yeah. You're gonna get money. That's guaranteed money.
Rope made by Walmart Hurt. Hold up. He made my Walmart hot. I used to work there, but I got fired and shit. He used to go there with Doobie too. But we used to take mad Infamil, come to the city and sell it to the ox and shit like that. But came to a point where they started locking the Infamil up behind register 10 because Rope was wilding, bro.
Not 10.
Like, yo, he was coming up without me even knowing. He's coming up every weekend just robbing the shit out that Walmart OD.
That's hilarious.
And then I put my man Seo2, Seo2 the graffiti and shit like that. And I showed him how to rack. And he was buying paint off of me at first. I said, yo, we went to Walmart. I said, watch this, stay here in the car. And I walked out with like at least like 60 cans and shit like that. He said, yo, bro, how you do that? And bro, you just fill up the cart, you feel me? Wait till it's like, low key and you walk out. And boom, turned that nigga to a monster. We was racking the whole 2017. But the only thing is, I was upstate. This is when I moved upstate. I moved upstate 2014. But in 2017, we was hitting mad bandos and shit like that. We was hitting abandoned hotels. We was hitting abandoned hotels, hitting abandoned factories and stuff like that.
What do you mean, bombing now you're talking about? Or you're talking about you was going in there and stealing stuff? I don't know.
No. We was bombing them. We was doing graffiti.
All right. We go because we were talking about racking. Now
there was even New York City graffiti writers in some of the spots we was going to. Like 143 and Phase. Even Rude came out to bomb with us. Free my nigga Rude, yo, you feel me? He came out to bomb with us.
Free Rude.
Everywhere racket. Yo, that shit was crazy. Walked out with like 200 spray cans, and then he went into Staples and walked out with, I don't know what he took. He took some weird shit, but he walked out with like 20 of them shits and mad markers.
Oh yeah,
yeah. It was wild. And then me and Cole, we went to Kingston. What happened was it was
the guy that's up all over the place?
He do a Seo2.
Oh,
like literally the letter C, the letter O, and then the number 2.
Okay. Oh, you were talking about him earlier. Okay.
Yeah. So one day we go to this Kingston factory and shit, and I brought my nephew with me. He don't do graffiti, but he wanted to come. So my nephew around my age, so he not young. So we go and we waste all our paint in this factory, and I had to come to the city. I ain't been to the city in a minute, and I want to bomb the city. So like, yo, we gotta go racking Walmart. So when we go to Walmart, Cole's like, yo, it's your turn to walk out and shit. Boom, fill up the cart and shit that. I ain't gonna hold you, everything's sweet, but when we walked into Walmart, my nephew was like, yo, can I walk somewhere else because he don't steal? You feel me like that?
I feel uncomfortable too because I don't steal.
He said,
it's embarrassing to get caught doing that shit.
He like, I'm gonna go to the video game outside, copy, so boom, and get the spray paint. I'm walking with the car, I'll bump into Cole. So usually we always walk out with one of us, but this day, and it's like 3 p.m., we never rack on Walmart this early. We always go around like 9, 10 when it's when security leave. So
yeah, don't fuck with the system. But go ahead.
It's the LPs. When not even security, when the LPs leave, the niggas who dressed like normal people. So boom, we walking out and we make it past the first door. Everything was sweet. Or the LP come out the door. I said, I don't think he came out for us. He just came out the door, head down on his phone. He about to walk into Walmart and he look up and he see us. A whole cart full of paint, like at least 100 cans in there. He like, yo, y'all got receipt? And my man's Cole, he like, nah, we left it at the register. I'm like, damn. Why he said that? I could have said we tried to return it and we didn't have a receipt, so they didn't let us return it. But he spoke too soon, so he pulled up on us. I throw the cart towards him. I'm like, fuck, caught. I throw the cart towards him, so boom, the cart hit him and shit like that. And me and Cole, we run out. And he grabbed my man's. We made it out the second door. So now you're not really supposed to grab us up. We didn't even make it out of Walmart. So boom, he grabbed my man's Cole. So now I'm on some, I should pop on him. But I'm not like, we got a dip. I'm like, yo, you're not even supposed to be doing that. So my man's Cole choke him. We choke him, he let go. We run to the car. Meanwhile, my nephew's still in Walmart. So
you gotta send an Uber for that nigga.
You feel me? So boom. We should have sent an Uber for that nigga.
That's what I would immediately thought. I gotta send that nigga Uber.
So boom, we run and we had we was in the Walmart parking lot. So we run to his whip and then we drive out. But instead of this nigga dipping, he parked in across the street from Walmart in Bank of America.
Yeah.
So he parked in Bank of America. I'm like, yo, I gotta get my nephew, my nigga. You feel me? He said, copy. So he go across the street. He go to Wendy's. Double way to Wendy's. So I go to the parking lot. I ain't go to the parking lot for more than 1 minute. I go to the parking lot. I see my nephew in the parking lot. I call him over. I was hiding behind a bush. So he come over. I said, yo, bro, we just got caught. We out to the whip. So we go to Wendy's. When we go back to Wendy's, this nigga Cole 2 got a whole 2 fucking cheeseburgers, french fries, drinking everything. You feel me? I was like, yo, bro, what you doing, my nigga? We got dip. He like, yo, nah, bro. He like, nah, bro, we good, right? My nephew hungry. He like, yo, bro, let me get some. So they split the food shot. I said, yo, y'all niggas is bugging. We just got chased out of Walmart. We gotta get out this
right
town,
across
bro.
the street or whatever.
We only across the street, but y'all niggas is bugging. Nigga, Cole 2 like, nah, we good. So they eating. Nigga, only like 2 minutes go by. Police is driving on like not a highway, but like, you know, like it's like a mass store. It's like a mall and shit like that. So we see them. We at Wendy's. We see them through the windows and shit like that. So I'm like, yo, we should dip, bro. They might come over here. They're like, nah. Sure enough, police make a left. Like they going to Walmart, come right into the Wendy's. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, bro. We gotta get out of Wendy's right now, bro. He like, nah, you bugging, you hot. I'm saying down there, you feel me? So they're like, yo, you feel me? You bugging. I said, yo, bro, if that nigga come into Wendy's, bro, we out. So instead of him parking or going to the drive-thru, what he do? He drive to and he parked next to the door. So I'm like, oh, he coming into Wendy's. He get out, what he do? He coming to Wendy's. What I do, I try not to be hot boy. I hop on my phone like I got a call, and I walk out of Wendy's. I'm like, yo, I'm out of here. Y'all niggas is bugging. You feel me? So boom, I walk out to the other door. He followed me out the whole Wendy's. So I walk to the sidewalk, and then there's all the cars and shit that where the mall and everything's at and shit. So I look behind me. He's like, where you going? Just come right here. You feel me? No, y'all. So I'm like, yo, damn. You feel me? Like before. So I'm looking at traffic. I'm looking at him. And I'm looking at the car. I'm like, all right, copy. You feel me? Like, and he was a fat cop too. So I just took off across the street. Started running. I'm running. Meanwhile, I'm in Kingston. I'm in the town I don't know. You feel me? Ain't nowhere to run. Ain't nothing but trees and malls and shit like that. So boom. I run to the other parking lot. I start running to the whip. And when I run to the whip, there's a cop car already next to our car. You feel me? So I'm like,
man.
Damn. You feel me? So
they had you fucking lined up.
I make a left and it's Bank of America. So I'm like, I'm going to run behind Bank of America. I'm running and I realize I'm in an open ass parking lot. I'm not in the city. I can't go nowhere. I never got caught by police a day in my life. I always blew it on them in the city. I got chased at least like 10 times, 20 times in the city. You feel me? So out here, I'm like,
yeah, you got places to hide.
So I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I can't run in no store, nothing. You feel me? So I just get on the ground. You feel me? So they all just come and they get me. After they get me, it was this one cop. He's all right. You feel me? Picking me up and shit. You feel me? Get on the ground, start putting the cuffs on me. This other cop, the nigga that I ran on, he's tight. He's tight. So he pulled up. Said, "What's your name? What's your name?" Yelling at me. I'm like, "Yo, bro, I don't like the way you talking to me, bro." I'm not talking to you. You feel me? Like, yeah,
talking to
you feel me? Like he's still going ham. You feel me? Like, you know what? My name and everything, my address, everything's on my ID. Totally forgetting that I'm upstate New York and I'm from the Bronx. So my Bronx address is on the ID and shit like that. If I would have gave them my Ellerville address where I was living at, I would have been good. I could have left. But boom, so I go in the car, I get there. I'm the first one there. So they got me in the cell. This nigga Cole come in roasting these niggas. He is tight, yo, with no shirt. They let my nephew go because my nephew didn't steal, so he got to drive the car back and shit like that. You feel me? He drove it back to Ellenville. So Cole come in, he flamed these niggas, suck my dick, fuck out of here. Used to get bullied in school. You feel me? Like he's wilding these niggas up. I'm like, yo, bro, chill, bro. I'm trying to go home, my nigga. You feel me? Like we upstate and shit like that. You bugging. So boom, he start bugging and shit like that. Boom, we go see the judge the same day. She talk or whatever. Next thing you know, they said something about bail for me. Once I heard bail, I said, what? I said, oh shit. I'm going in. I've been in for 2 weeks. I ain't gonna hold you. I bailed out. That's why. That's the only time I ever been locked up. I ain't never been in jail, none of that. I ain't been to Rikers, none of that.
Now, did you get a charge? What charge did you get for that? Or did you get a misdemeanor? What happened?
I got a misdemeanor. It was yeah, my fault. I got a misdemeanor. Well, they let him go, right? The judge let him go because he was young. He's like 17. I'm like 19 and shit like that. So I had to go in, and I gave them a city address. So they held me because they thought I'm gonna go to the city and not come back for court. That's why they held me. So boom. And then I basically went in. After that, I did like 2 weeks. I had the money. Cole went half of me. My bail was what, 500? Yeah. I went 250. He went 250. I came out in 2 weeks. That shit was fucking cake too. They had tablets and all that. I was watching movies, listening to music, playing Monopoly Go and shit like that. That shit was camp. I ain't gonna hold the Ulster County Jail. Not that I want to go to jail, but
fuck all that.
That shit was camp.
I just personally, when it comes to getting locked up, it's not the fear of being with other men in a situation like that. The fear in my heart is not being able to do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm a person. I need to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
I don't like to be held back. I don't want to be restrained. I don't want cuffs on me. So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna stay on the up and up. I'm trying to go in there, even though no matter what in life, wherever you're gonna go, you're gonna go. Even if you think you're fucking never gonna get locked up, you're gonna be a stand-up citizen. Out of nowhere, something will happen. You punch him in the face, he falls. Bang, he probably died.
Niggas get arrested for child support. Niggas get arrested
the weirdest thing.
Parking tickets. You feel me? You could be a good citizen. You get arrested for dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's all to make money off of you.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a whole money scheme. Absolutely, man. It's been a money scheme. That's all they care about. They don't care about, you. And then they want you locked up because they get paid for you being locked up. Yeah. They're like, yo, let's get these niggas and lock them up. They're going to do free labor and we get paid for it.
We get paid for
that
from
crazy.
The state. Oh, yeah. Why not lock a bunch of people up? You're making money. Fuck these niggas.
That's a fact.
That shit is slavery.
But yeah, so that wound up being a fucked up situation that y'all could have got out of.
You know, it's crazy. I forgot. So boom. So another reason why they held me was because I forgot like a week or two. Me and my friend H3O, he write H3O. We just beat some nigga up, some op, because they pulled up like 16 deep to his crib and I was in the city. So when I pulled up upstate, you feel me? We ended up bumping to one of them in the town.
Yikes.
We smoked him so bad. So he went to the hospital. He pressed charges. We're like, damn, that's how they giving it up. You feel me? Like, when you catch one of them,
he was a G.
Right? You feel me? Niggas can't take an ass beating. So, boom. So we got arrested for that. And in Ellenville, the court should go mad quick. So once I seen the judge, 2 weeks after that, I had to go to the probation shit. I was gonna get a year probation for beating him up and shit like that. So within those 2 weeks, I went to go rack and got caught up for that.
You needed to take a break from crime, my nigga.
I was wild.
Like 2 months, a 2 month break, my nigga.
At least.
You feel me?
We was racking every 2 days. We was burning paint, racking every 2 days. We was wilding, was going to every Walmart and that shit right there. I'm like, I'm chill. Just because I don't want that shit on my record, I'm trying to get jobs and shit like that. I mean, if I was younger, I'll still go ham with the racking. Right now, I've been buying my paint here and there. For now. So
until you figure out the scheme.
Yeah.
You need to get sponsored, bro.
That's the facts. I need to get sponsored. I need to get nice like Smack though. My son Smack is nice.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, facts. He be doing some pieces. He be doing he do characters and all that shit.
Or shout to ONT.
Facts.
Yeah, you see that is how you get fucking sponsored if you're doing piece or if you're fucking drawing like real fucking shit. You know what I mean? That people hire you to the same. I'm pretty sure a lot of these writers that do those big ass fucking, the big, not burners, but them big ass buildings that they paint and they use spray paint for that. Not the whole thing, but they outline and do it. I've seen it. Yeah. And they gotta be sponsored. You can't be just fucking, you know what I mean?
Well, it's funny. We don't respect permission on bombs. We go over them shit.
And you know what? I love it. I think that shit look fire.
We blast them shits. Fuck
I think that look fire though. I think that once these legal walls go up and then a nigga come with some fat throwies on, I think that the combination really
is it.
It's funny. We kind of hypocritical because we talk about that one piece that's it for us and shit there, but we come through and we say that those should be nice pieces. I'll be proud of that. Like, oh, look what I did. Next week. Whole bunch of grabbers, throwies over your shit. You be tight. Nah, what?
But you know what? Those dudes get paid for that, so they good. They're like, fuck it, I got paid anyway.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Go back and get paid again and do it again. We gotta smoke that shit for free.
Yeah, just like on
they winning. You feel me? Kind of.
Yeah,
but we winning in the streets.
Everybody's winning. In one point or another.
They look up to us. I ain't gonna hold you. They look up to us.
Yeah, or maybe those dudes were the dudes doing what you guys are doing, and now they just like, you know what? I can't hit the street.
But still, some of them look up to us, and they can't do what we do.
It's not. Used to. Just like the drug dealers. Not everybody's gonna be a drug dealer because not everybody has the balls to do that job.
Or the drive.
Or the drive, because it's not easy. People be like, "Oh, you're selling drugs, you're not working." It's actually a very hard job. If you're selling yay, there's niggas hitting you up 24/7.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I've been there, done that many years ago. I was never big. Like I said in one episode, I was not a good drug dealer. That's why I'm not a drug dealer.
Ain't last,
yeah, I'm just not a good drug dealer. Simple as that. But I did hustle at one point, and you're selling yay. It's very annoying. Very annoying because they're yelling at you at 8. You saw them at 12:30 at night, and at 8 in the morning they want to hit you. I was like, "Yo, bro!"
And they always
in between that,
they always want a deal and shit like that. Like,
yeah, they want a deal. It's like, hey man, I'm backing the shit up proper so you can pay me what it's worth, bro.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not here nor there. It's shit.
Back to graffiti.
Yeah, back to graph. Or we could talk about whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you moved over to Connecticut now to live a better life. Right? Did you say, you mentioned that on the show? I'm not throwing it out.
I moved to Connecticut and shit like that. I ain't gonna mention which part and shit.
You don't have to.
But I got it's funny, is the first week I moved in, I got a job the same day. It was crazy. God is good, no cap.
That goes to show you this man has work ethic.
And I was applying for
something.
And still dropped the bomb out there.
You did.
Yeah, one right now. It's funny. I've been wanting to bomb so bad, but I've been so focused on working and having to pay these bills and shit like that. I gotta get right before I even get in these streets and shit like that.
Yeah, man, the bills got to get paid, bro.
Ain't nobody paying for the past 2 years, so right now I'm focused on me getting up in real life besides graph. Bars.
Yeah, I like that. You see, like I talk about shit like that with people when they come on. I like to know what people are doing with themselves, just because people always want to talk about graphers like they're losers, but there's a lot. Like I had Meps 2 on here on Thursday. Mm-hmm. That motherfucker's doing very well. Yeah, that dude owns property. You know what I'm saying? He's money financially. That man ain't got no issues.
That's
you know what I'm saying? And he's doing it legal, like that. But he still bombs. He still racks. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's also.
I'm gonna get back on my racking shot, you know. But like I was saying,
it's also a lifestyle for people.
I got 3 years probation for that shit.
Oh, okay. At that time,
that was 2017. I get off in September, but I've been wilding out.
Yeah, you need to chill for a minute.
I've been wilding out.
Don't be that nigga that the last week of your fucking probation,
that's why I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. I just dropped. Matter of fact, I just dropped the bomb last night. But my son dropped. We just went ham.
But stay safe, man. Don't stay stuck in the system for sure, because that's the plan for them. They want you to be stuck in that system.
No, I've been playing catch up though, because every time I get on probation and shit, I chill.
As you should.
I was supposed to be on probation out there, but them niggas be on it. They be bored. Drug tests every 2 weeks and shit like that. I'm out to the city because they don't care in the Bronx. Okay, nigga, I've been.
They got way more shit to worry about than if you were smoking.
I've been on probation for 3 years. I ain't get drug tested not one time. I've been smoking weed this whole time.
Yeah,
and I did get arrested like 4 times, but I got them all dismissed. I got arrested, matter of fact, bombing with Star, Push, and this nigga one time on the roof, and I wasn't even bombing. I hit the roof 2 days ago and brought them there the next day, and I was lookout. And I warned these niggas, but everything happened too quick. A taxi driver called the police and shit like that. Said saying we was robbing the store.
I get it.
So them niggas came for burglary, you feel me? So boom. It's crazy because they just all finished hitting the spot. And it was mad police on the block too. Like if you had Citizens app, mad shit was happening like on blocks away from us. So boom, I warned these niggas because the boys is coming through mad slow. After that happened, they finished, they climbed down. When they climbed down, we on the corner. Push is fucking with the jetty. It was rope jetty. Rope let me borrow it, you feel me? But the jetty was fucked up a little bit. It was jammed. So it's hard to close it. So pushes on the side trying to figure out how to close it. Me, Star, and Zerpy on the corner trying to figure out where to go next. And the D's pull up. They pull up, like hop out on us. So boom. Me and Star like, oh shit. They're like, what's good? We're like, what's up? You feel me? Like, they're like, what y'all doing? You feel me? Or rip Zerp for me. He just started running.
He's like, we was doing see ya.
But he took off. They both started chasing him. So me and Star in the corner, and we was fake stuck for like 5 seconds. Like, we was like,
what's happening?
What the fuck just happened?
Niggas like, yo, I'm out, bro.
Yo, bro.
I'm like, yo, there they go.
Yo, bro.
He's like, yo, they not gonna do nothing. I'm like,
yo, because for some reason, every time I bump into the D's while bombing and I don't get caught bombing, or even if sometimes they let you go. Like,
because they're probably more worried about real shit.
They're looking for guns and drugs. You feel me? Let's say some real dickheads, they'll book you and shit like that. The blue and whites I got the worst encounters with. But this nigga, he take off. So while he take off, me and Star, I start running towards my hood. I'm only 2 blocks away from my hood. And Star's like, nah, we out this way. So me and Star, we go the other way. I don't know why I went that way. So boom. When we go the other way, we make a right. And we forgot about Push. Push is just there, just with the ladder. The boys did not see Push at anything. Push
that nigga still
Push is just there.
Close the shit.
You feel me? With the burglary tool. You feel me?
He's there like a fucking science project.
So me and Star, we get around the corner, and now we run into a Southern Boulevard, and we trying to find a building to run in. This is that shit where you get caught up and don't ever run in the building. You feel me? So boom, we make a left. We're trying to find a building. I see a basement. I'm like, just start reading that basement. Star was ahead of me. So when he was ahead of me, blue and whites pulled up out of nowhere and put up on him. So I did the U-turn, like in my head, like, sorry, Star. Woo. Every man for himself in a situation like this, you feel me?
Absolutely. You're gonna fight the cops for him? Gotta go.
No, you feel me? Gotta go. Feel me? So boom, I turn the corner, I dive under a car, you feel me? I'm skinny, you feel me? Go under a car, yo. I was under that shit for like 40 minutes, bro. The block is hot. They got Star, they got Zerp and shit like that. Push is just the only nigga just outside walking around like, he already stashed the ladder and shit like that, but he the only one walking around normal. So I didn't even know he was still around. So boom, I'm under the car. I'm over here trying to call my man Tarzan, like, yo, bro, I'm on Ellesmere and I'm Southern Boulevard. He said, yo, I'm not home. I'm about to send a cab and shit like that. So I'm waiting. Like 5 minutes later, I said, I can't be here any longer. I've been there for 40 minutes. I don't really see that many police cars at all. So I get out, and when I get out, who's on the corner? This nigga Pushes on the corner smoking the cigarette. You feel me?
Just chilling.
I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, Push, what you still doing? He said, yo, bro, I was waiting here for you. Feel me? Like, we out.
Yo, so, that's a G right there. Shout out Push. I don't even know the guy.
So when you get to the corner, I'm like, shout out Push. So I like, let me see that cigarette because my nerves is running. You feel me? So boom, I start smoking the cigarette with him, and it's either we could go around the block to go to my crib, or make a left, go back the same block where we got chased at. So I'm like, damn, them niggas is deep out here in whips. I don't want to go around anywhere. You feel me? It's too like I'm trying to get home quick.
Get direct.
So I should have went. So we go back and we cross the street. But before we even cross the street, we're going back to the same direction. And you see two niggas with flashlights looking in the alley we just came out of. I'm like, fuck. And it's already too late to do a U-turn. We do a U-turn, they're already on us. So I cross the street with my cigarette, pushes behind me and shit like that. When I get to cross the street, they both get in front of me. It's two DT cops, the ones that was looking in the alley. No, don't run. I'm like, fuck. And I'm in front of one of my friend Macho building. So it's like one of those buildings where it's like a little square. It's a door right there. You can like play baseball there type shit. I mean, so I back into there, trap my own stuff. So I'm like, fuck. So boom, I'm in the corner. They're like, yeah, everybody, feel me? They trying to get me. So I'm like, you feel me? I start doing some stupid shit. Like, you know, I'm playing football. Trying to get these niggas, feel me? So boom, these niggas close in, and I just do like that football spin, and I get between them, no homo. I get like around these niggas. I spin between the niggas, and the fat cop tripped me.
That motherfucker.
When he tripped me, then the black cop grabbed me. When I was tight, because the black cop is ODing. You feel me? Like, grab me. They put cuffs on me. My arms up here and shit like that. You feel me? I'm like, bro, what you doing? Y'all don't even know what y'all arresting me for. He like, shut up. Next thing I know, I see like fucking 8-10 cop cars and shit like that. I'm like, damn, nowhere to run anyways. Feel me?
Nah.
So they got me. I'm like, yo, what y'all arresting me for? He like, shut up. They put me in the car and shit like that. You feel me? So next thing you know, we was all in the bookings that night and shit like that.
Damn.
So boom, we didn't know that a taxi driver called the police and said we was robbing the store. So boom, we went through the bookings. We see our lawyer and shit like that. And my lawyer take me, Push, and Star at the same time. He couldn't come with us because when he got chased by the D's, they said that he hit one of the D's. Didn't we seen them tackle him? They tackled him on the ground. So they try to say he hit one.
Nasty.
That's crazy.
Mad bullshit.
Right.
Man,
so
I hate that. That's fucked up.
He had to get a separate lawyer and shit like that. So we went in and shit like that. Before we went in though, we was talking to a lawyer. The lawyer was saying that the taxi driver said that we was robbing the store and that when we came down, we all had paint on us all over our clothing. He said we had purple, pink, but all that. Mind you, I didn't even go up there. He said all of us. I don't got no paint on me. None of these niggas magically got paint on them, surprisingly. You know, niggas, none of them got paint on them. So
an excellent night with no gloves.
No gloves. It was crazy. Nobody had not one drop of paint on them. So boom, when we go see the judge, my lawyer was like, yo, so how is it that in the statement it says that they got paint all over them and they looked at all of us? He said, put your arms up. And we did this. And we have to go in the circle. You feel me? Nobody got paint on them. He said,
and everybody shut the fuck up. I can tell.
Yeah, you feel me?
Because they don't. Y'all niggas didn't say nothing to them.
Nobody said nothing. You
That's
feel
smart.
Me? No snitching. You feel me?
Just
so
a little rule for everybody to understand.
So boom, we all showing our bodies and shit, our skin and shit like that. So then he's like, mind you, you can't take a shower when you come to the bookings and they don't give you a change of clothes. So how is it that they got paint on them, they got caught doing graffiti and robbing the store? And the judge was laughing and smiling. You feel me? Like he already knew. He already knew he beat it. You feel me? They dismissed it right there. You feel me? We all got up out of there. But him, he had to go to the boat.
That's fucked, son.
Niggas violated.
He had to go to the boat.
Bail and all that.
That shit was
crazy.
And you didn't. So what did he say that you did? Did you try to spin move and hit him with an arm by mistake or something? Like what happened there?
The nigga was just like, I punched him or some wild shit like that. Put that shit on paper. He just put assault on officer on the paperwork.
What a faggot ass nigga.
Right.
On top of all of my other charges, that was the one that made them niggas keep me. But I bailed out. My bail was like, man, I think I forgot. That shit was short though. I bailed out for like 500, and I went to bail for like 6 months back and forth, and I beat the whole case. They threw that shit out.
Good.
You just didn't follow up with the lawsuit.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had a lawsuit, definitely. My lawyer was telling me like, the niggas tried to charge you with 3 counts of felonies on top of the other 2 misdemeanors, and you walked out of this case with a clean record. Like follow up with a lawsuit, but I ain't.
I get it.
Been a whole nother 2
That's the
years
fucking problem, man. I don't want to go to court,
I
man.
want to be going back. I just finished coming back and forth to court for damn near 6 months. Had bail all winter.
It's hard to, you gotta in that situation, you gotta be very angry in order to want to do that. Because really, who wants to go sit in court, man?
I was tight, but I'm like, fuck that. I ain't go to jail for this shit.
Yeah, I'm just trying to count my losses. Get the fuck out of here. And it's unfair because that nigga trying to play.
That's why a lot of niggas don't follow up with the lawsuit because they just happy to be out.
Yeah, that's it right there. But they need more niggas need to follow up with that lawsuit because they getting away with too much niggas locking niggas up for some bullshit. Because that right there, if you would have got caught guilty for that, that's some serious charge.
Yeah, that would have been like 3 to 5.
We almost done, homie. We almost done, little homie.
He getting anxious.
Yeah, no, I get it. I've been looking at him like, oh, I feel bad for him because I know I was a kid too, and sitting here right now, he's been good, man. He's a well-behaved young man.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, man, because I wouldn't have been as well behaved. I'll keep it a whole stack with you.
Shout out to you, Carl. You've been behaving yourself.
Right. Yeah, man. He deserves whatever he wants later.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, word.
And he got a tag on 174. Facts, rocking on the church. I
like
know,
that?
I know it's church. I mean,
hot boy too.
Damn, you started them early. Getting them in the game.
Rope just called me. I should have picked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, he was FaceTiming you?
Nah, he just called me. It's
I had an audio
regular phone. I'm about to call him. Hold on.
Let's get Rope on here, I guess.
Quick audio real quick. Why not? Hold on, two seconds.
Yeah, we almost done. We about to wrap it up in a second.
Can't play with that. 2 seconds.
Greatest stories ever.
Yo, it's cracking, nigga. We in the podcast talking to Mike.
Pause.
Oh my God, that nigga on the fucking scene.
Okay, shit.
Win already, man?
Yeah, nigga. We here now.
I got my son Zerp with me too.
Oh, who you went with?
Zerp.
That's it?
Yeah, and my shorty and Kahari.
Oh, y'all niggas got family matters up in that shit.
Nigga, bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang.
Fucking full house in that bitch, man.
Talk your shit real quick, because I'm about to hang up on you.
079 DH class, nigga. We here, nigga.
Yeah.
Word. That nigga Rope on the phone.
DH is where we started at, no cap. But yo, cuz, I'm going to holler at.
Tell me deliver anything, yes, sir.
I'm crying. And if you need the shrooms, he got it.
Bang.
Yo, hit me when you slide back, nigga. That's fine.
All right, copy, say that.
Shout out that nigga Rope, man. Word. Now, do you have anything else before we wrap it up? I know you guys. I know you got something you got to handle, so I ain't gonna hold you too long. We ain't even getting no drinks on or anything because I know you got work and all that shit. So I didn't want to fuck with you.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to work at 4. So I gotta get on the road. But
anything else you want to drop? Anything you want to let people know?
Yeah, man, that STK nigga, man, yo, you gotta, yo, man, you gotta chill, man. You confusing everybody, bro. You do it, making us look bad, bro. I'm the Bronx Seo. That's it. You gotta stop. I don't care how old you is, bro. Like, change your name. That shit is whack, bro. You feel me? Like,
he requested you change your name, but now
no. That's the nigga from Queens. He could rock.
All right. But there's another Seo right now. Bronx.
Nigga, no, for me, that shit, you gotta chill, bro.
He
already seen you out.
So respectfully, he seen him out. He know that.
And you rolling with that dim nigga and Dom's nigga. Right. You feel me? Like, that nigga is
panicking.
All right, so hey man, Seo. I guess you gotta. No, I'm talking to the other one or Seo or whatever. I guess you gotta talk about the shit, man.
Pronunciation maybe.
Yeah, because it's true, man. If we're from the same area, like I get it. If you're from Brooklyn and I'm from wherever, we can have the same tag. But if we're from the same area, you see me around. Why we have the same tag now, sir?
That shit about to be out of here. I'm about to just scrub a little bit in the O and put a 2 on that shit.
You dig?
That's all I'm about to
clean up the border.
Clean up the border because that shit's sloppy. Yeah,
well, that's it. All right, anything else? That's it. You let them know.
You feel me?
Bronx,
baby, all day.
BX, man. Yo, you two gentlemen were dope to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Your stories are awesome. I feel that I feel that you might have to come back at another time, maybe like next year or something.
Probably,
you know
I'll come back.
Come catch me up. I'm sure you're gonna have more stories. It sounds like you still had even more stories. And your stories
I got
didn't even get into nothing really.
Yeah, I know. Yo, we got into everything. I mean, your stories were interesting as fuck. I enjoy. I sat here quiet. And I'm a nigga that I cut niggas off in stories. I be getting in there too. And I was just like, yo, this is interesting.
Good luck.
You hit him with the cart?
Yeah.
Hey, shit, but yo, good looking out. Thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, I gave that. Oh, you gotta hit the black book too, and I gave you that tech deck. Right
Oh,
there.
you put me. Oh,
Thanks.
another thing before you go, this nigga does flips with these fucking boards. And hold on, let me check this out. This is fire, Seo2. Yeah, man, that's gonna be right here,
definitely,
man.
Because you got the skates right there. I used to do that shit. I used to inline skate. I used to do the
I haven't
souls,
skated in
the
forever,
acids, the royales. I used to do all that.
hell yeah, Royale.
I'm
was
not as
my
nice as
specialty.
Smack though. This nigga be doing flips and shit like that. If you go to his page, you probably see that shit. Yo.
Yeah, Osby too.
Osby, right?
Yeah.
He used to skate. Yeah.
He skates. I seen him. I see it on his page, and he's good too. Like really good.
I gotta check his page out.
Yeah. But yo, I appreciate this the little tech deck, man. For real, this shit is dope as hell. Like custom shit, man. Like this is a big deal. So
I feel like I'm the only one who came here and gave you something. Pause.
Yeah. You yeah. Pause. C-Mac came through with one of those things, and then the homies NC and Jed came and gave me this. But then fucking Assume got too trashed, and he went to go paint it and fucked it up. So I don't know. And then that's me on the bottom there.
That's graffiti. You look like an unfinished film in the street.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to claim that paint.
Somebody could take that. Yo, Zerp, take that.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You can if you want to, because
that's a spot, yo.
Word is born. But yeah, man, again, thank you for the tech deck. And thank you for coming, dog. You're a very interesting cat, man. Yo, word is born.
I appreciate you too, man. Shout out Whiskey No Chaser, yo. Y'all gotta get in tune.
Word. Yo, this Whiskey No Chaser, man. See ya. Chop.